guys, it's Sally here from Miscellaneous Fuzz, and today I decided to do another squishy makeover video, Disney style. And before I start, I just wanted to say again, this is not going to be showing the whole process of me decorating them because I would have ran out of storage and that would have not been fun for me. But without further ado, let's begin. So first I have this tomato squishy which I am planning on turning into Cinderella's carriage, and actually my whole entire family thought of the same exact thing without me telling them, so I knew that it had to be. And this actually does look like a pumpkin, so yeah. Okay, so I got 4 different panda buns which I got specifically for making over squishies, but I'm only going to be using 2 for this video. So I have this panda bun and I'm planning on turning this into a Sulley bun from Monsters Incorporated. Then I have this other panda bun which I'm planning on turning into Merlin Mickey. Okay, so first I started off by turning the whole tomato white, and this took many coats because after it dried it kind of turned translucent a bit, and I had to do about 3 coats in all, but puffy paint is actually very quick to dry. Okay, so now I'm going to be making this gold paint by adding this kind of translucent sparkle paint, and then I'm going to be adding this gold Pearl-X powder, which I usually use for slime, but I guess now for making over squishies. And it did take a while for me to mix it all in because it was like not the same type of texture, and there were a bit of clumps in the end, but I honestly didn't really care. It is what it is, honestly. So then I added that onto the squishy to make the specific details, and I made this like flower type of thing at the bottom, but I ended up taking it off because it did not look good, as you can tell right now. So here I have the wheels, and now I'm going to be adding the pumpkin like details, you know, how it like those curve things, you know? No? Okay. By the way, I did this on both sides of the squishy. Okay, now I made the door, which I'm actually very proud of. And now I'm going to be adding the blue part on the bottom, which is on like the original. And usually there's a C on it for Cinderella probably, but I do not feel like doing that. That's too hard, no. Funny story, so I actually didn't want to do Mickey, the Merlin Mickey version. I wanted to do the regular Merlin, you know, with the long beard and the blue, but that did not turn out good. As you can see by this clip, the mustache is wrong, and in all, I just didn't really like how it looked, so I erased it all. So I put white all over it, and now I'm going to be adding red for, you know, the robe that Mickey has. I'm leaving a little space in the middle for the blue undershirt that Mickey has. Okay, so now I'm adding the light blue. Usually it's a dark blue, but I was gonna make the dark blue at the top, and I didn't want to have two dark blues. I just wanted it to be a bunch of different colors, I guess. So that's why I did a light blue, and it did turn out fine. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding the dark blue at the top to represent the hat of Mickey, which is very iconic, I think, in my opinion. I put it on top of a perfume cap so that it was easier to access the harder bottom parts. Okay, so this is definitely the hardest part. It was adding the stars, and I'm very bad at making stars, to be honest, and this was very difficult. And as you can see by this star here, which I did eventually take off because it looked horrible, but it just didn't really work out, and it was very hard to do this with paint and a toothpick, but I did figure it out eventually. Okay, so I also painted all this one white, and now I'm going to be adding the purple spots first. Okay, so now I'm adding the blue, and I honestly had like the perfect blue, like turquoise type of thing for this, and that made me really happy. Made a lighter blue for the top, and I didn't want to do all of it the same blue again because, like for the Merlin one, I wanted different colors. I thought it would have looked boring if I just did the same blue, and I'm pretty sure that it is a lighter blue on the face, so I think that it worked, didn't it? Yeah, I really like it. I did use the same blue as the bottom part, I just added white to it. So once I was done with that, I made the face. So originally I had this very boring, bland tomato squishy that didn't have a very good look. And now I have this very fancy and elegant Cinderella carriage that is very, very slow rising now. I really, really like this one. It's really fun to squish, especially because it's very, very slow rising, and I just really like the look of it. I really like the swirls. That type of detail makes it seem better, I guess. And I added Cinderella into it because I felt like it. I felt like it needed more. But ultimately, this is a very, very fun squishy. It came out almost exactly as I wanted it to. But yeah, I really, really enjoy this squishy. Originally, I had this very, very bland panda squishy. And now it is this fun Merlin Mickey squishy that'll be sure to catch someone's eye. This one was very, very fun to make. I really like how it turned out, much better than the other Merlin one that I made. But I really like the stars and how random they are, and I don't know if you saw there, but there was the moon there. and I like the bow. It does kind of look like a pair of scissors, but you know, whatever. And on the bottom it is black because, you know, black is black, and that's what I always do with my panda bun squishies. I leave the bottom black. Originally, we had this other very bland panda bun squishy, and now it is this fun Sulley squishy with a very cute appeal to it. This one turned out so cute in my opinion. I just love it. I keep on saying that for all of them, but I don't really know what to say. The antlers are kind of off, like they aren't exactly aligned with each other, but I don't know, I still think it's very cute, and I did have to do a few coats of like the purple and the blue turquoise on the bottom. But I really like how it turned out, and this one was very easy to make. This was the first one that I actually finished. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. This was so ridiculously fun for me to make, and I just love making these videos. Obviously this video is inspired by Moriah Elizabeth, who has amazing makeover squishies. But yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Please comment down below any video suggestions, and also don't forget to subscribe to become a part of my Fuzzy Wuzzy army, and also don't forget to share my channel with your friends and family. I do have other squishies that I am going to be able to make over to Disney style, so be on the lookout for that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye! Fuzzy Wuzzies out!